Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm here playing a game of ESO. ESO stands for Elder Scrolls Online. Greatest game ever. I highly recommend playing it, and here's why. Elder Scrolls Online involves like a lot of teamwork in a huge, vast world. It's a game of thinking. It's a game of exploration. It's a game of teamwork. But yeah, I'm gonna show you guys and kind of inform you guys on how this game works and how the kind of an overview on little details of the game, like as far as the maps, markets, and all that other stuff, as far as how the game works. But anyways, I want to show you guys, and we'll get into the game. Let's get the show on the road. Hello guys, we are back in the game. So anyways, we are now in the world of ESO. First thing I want to show you guys is the map. I want to show you guys how big this game truly is, what it has to offer, what we have to explore. And here we are. This is a very small, tiny portion of the map. I mean, this is tiny. You have all these icons. I'll explain that here in a bit. So if you zoom out, this is just one section, a little small section, because it goes from city to sector, and from city to section, and from section to sector. That's what I call it. And if you go back, these are sectors right here. This is all of Tamriel. This is pretty much everything. And then back here you have Cold Harbor. Cold Harbor is not something you get to until later. Particularly you can't get to it until you hit the champion ranks, and I'll explain that later. So yeah, this is the whole map. In each of these sections you have different towns and cities and markets. Crown Store is basically where you buy your in-app purchases. Like right here, you got crown crates. Crown crates, you have to buy those with crowns. Crowns is your in-app purchase money, currency. ESO, that's like an ESO Plus membership. That's something you have to buy and pay monthly, but you don't need it. DLC, these are all the DLCs. This game has a lot of DLCs, and the DLCs are really good. And over here, you got the Crown's Crate Store. These are just crates full of goodies. That's all it is. That's really all there is to it for that. Here's your inventory. Now your inventory is where you got all your junk that you carry, like your weapons, your apparel, consumables, materials, all that junk. And characters, this is where all your attribute points, like magic, health, and stamina. So every time you level up, you click on one of these. And once you're done with that, you go over to the skills. Now skills, this is important to know. Skills is something you got to be picky on in this game. You actually have to think about what you want. Unlike Skyrim, you don't really think about it, you just pick and choose. You don't think as much, but this has a very wide variety of skills you can have here. It's very simple. I mean, the layout of it is very simple. The way it works is very simple. It's not that hard. But the thing that's hard about it is picking which skills you want. But of course, it all depends on what you like to do. If you want to be a two-handed guy, you want to be a one-handed shield, all this crap. Depending on what your goal is. So there's 3 different types of people as far as groups. You got the tanks, the tanker, which is the guy who takes all the damage. You got the damage guys, which are the guys who do all the damage. You got the healer, which heals people, obviously. Each of them has their own thing they do inside of a group, especially when you're doing dungeons. Dungeons, I'll explain here in a bit. That's basically what that is. And if you're a tanker or healer or damage guy, this is the place where things happen. This is the place, the skills is where this allows you to do the things you want to do. This is important. Now, champion ranks. Now, champion ranks, the way this works is once you hit level 50 in your regular ranks, you hit the champion ranks. Champion 1. Every time you level up in champion ranks, you get a certain amount of points. In a red section, green, and blue. Every time you level up, it's a different section. That's basically how that works. And once you level up, you go to one of these sections here, and you basically choose, let's say you get 1 point in the red section. Go over here, and you reduce damage taken from a light and heavy attacks. You pick that, and you confirm it. That's how it works. It's just basically more attribute points is how it really works. That's how that works. If you go over here, this is your journal. This kind of shows you what quests you've taken or done, what quests are not active, and what quests are active. Lore library is basically, now this game has different lore books. I'm not sure how the lore book system works. I think it's just collectible items that you can get throughout the game. This right here is pretty important. Not really. Well, no, I wouldn't say it's important. It's just crap that you find. You know, lore books. You just find that throughout the whole game, various locations. Now, achievements, that, you know, that's stuff you kind of do on your own, like Dark Ark, or, you know, all that crap. Dungeons, you know, what you've achieved. Leaderboards. Leaderboards, just, we all know what leaderboards are. People who are the highest up in the whole game, just the most points. People who've literally lost their lives to this game because they love it. So collections. Collections is just stuff you've either bought off the game or earned off the game, like personalities, morphs, assistants, Minotaur. Like, these are like little things you can have. I'm not sure how they work. Mounts. These are different mounts you can ride on. Like, I have one. I have a horse. Non-combat. Just little packs you can have. Over here is DLC. These are all the DLCs that you have in the game. I have all of them because I have a membership. Because if you get the ESO membership, you get all the DLCs. And that's the map. We already went over that. The group. Now, the group here is something that's where most of your fun comes from. Because this is how you and your friends interact and play with each other. First of all, you get in a group. Alright? Let's say you can only be in a group. If you're doing a dungeon, you can only be in a group of 4 people. If you're just kind of free roaming, you can be in a group of, I think, like 20 people. It's quite a bit. You go around and do quests in your group. You just basically come up to the person, you go to the character dialogue system, and you invite them to your group. That's how that works. And the way the dungeon works is once you have all the people in your group, you go into the dungeon queue. And once you initialize the dungeon queue, it just sits there until it finds a game. And then once it finds a game, spawns you guys into a random dungeon, unless you pick a specific dungeon that you want to be in. Now, Alliance War. Basically, the way Alliance War works is you also have to go in a queue for that one, depending on which queue you go to. Like, let me go to the Alliance War. These are the queues that you can go into. Queue means you're pending to go into a game, in case you didn't know. Mail. So this is kind of important if you buy stuff off of guild stores. Guild stores are basically stores that sell a wide variety of different things that are sold by different individuals in the game. Like, for instance, if I buy something from a guild store, it doesn't go straight to your inventory, it goes straight to your mail. And once you go into your mail, you click on the certain item, and then you click, and it shows a little dialogue down here, and it shows you just press E if you're on keyboard. I don't know what it is on PlayStation or Xbox, but you just select item and it goes into your inventory. Now, notifications. Notifications are certain things like different updates or different people that have sent you friend requests. So far, nothing has happened for me because I just started a new game. And question mark help is, like, in case you don't know how to do certain things, it'll show you. This is pretty much everything, like the whole. This is your training section right here. This is where you learn how to do crap. Unless you watch a video like this one. Customer support, that's like, obviously we know what that is. Emotes. Emotes are like, this is really cool. These are like little gestures you can do in the game. Like here it says /approve. Let's say I type in /boo. Alright, you press enter to get into your messaging system, and I type in boo. Enter. And he'll do a gesture. Emos are really fun to do. If you want to just kind of screw around, socialize with people, food and drink, entertainment, give directions, physical, poses, and fidgets and all that crap. Prop, social. It's fun things to do, and it shows you this is what you dial in right here in order to do the pose. But yeah, that's pretty much how that works. So now, let me get to the map and the locations and what they indicate. So this indicates a market. and it shows a little dialogue of everything that's in the market. This indicates a dye station. That's where you can dye your armor. This indicates an armor forge station. That's where you can do some leather working and you do blacksmithing and armor. Right here indicates just a fort. Simple as that. This indicates a graveyard, which I don't know why it would be in the middle of the sea. This indicates like a brewery or a merchant is nearby, or places you can buy crap like food and water, food like hamburgers if you want to go buy a hamburger. Just kidding. There's no hamburgers in this game. It's ESO. Right here is basically an alchemy station, enchanting table, enchanter, and alchemist. That's stuff like that. And this right here is another brewery, and this is a guild trader. This represents a guild trader if it has a little shield behind it. Guild trader market, which guild traders I highly recommend. That's where you should go to buy like weapons or a variety of different games, because it shows a variety of different levels that you can buy each item at. Now, zoom out. You have way shrines. Now, way shrines are important because that's your fast travel. So, for instance, if you want to fast travel on the way shrine, you have to fast travel to another way shrine. You can't fast travel from this way shrine to this random location. Can't do that. The way it works is you fast travel from this location to this location. It has to be from way shrine to way shrine. One way shrine can fast travel to any way shrine that you have discovered in the whole game. That's how that works. Now, dungeons. These are dungeons. These are dungeons that you have discovered or been in. Or if you have a DLC, it'll discover it for you. This is just a different location. These are all sections you can go and travel in. As far as the sections outside of that, those are off limits. I believe that ZeniMax Studios will expand the map and make it where these are explorable, but I'm not quite sure. Don't take my word on it. The ones that kind of light up are the only places you can go to, which is quite a bit, because these are bigger than you think. So yeah, that's how that works. Did I miss anything? Yes, I did miss something. So, when you craft items, you have to have the materials to do it, obviously. And where you find these materials is either buy it from a merchant, a guild store, or you find it lying around. For instance, right here, you find a cornflower. And when you pick this, you get the flower, and that you can use for enchanting or certain things. Usually plants, you use that for enchanting. Say a goat. I'm not going to kill the goat because I'll probably get in trouble. But say I do kill the goat, you can get certain items off that goat. Like probably skins or furs or whatever. You use that for clothing. Making certain specific armors. Like if you're let's say, if you're a healer, you're going to buy light armor because healers use light armor. If you're a healer that uses heavy armor, I don't know what the heck is wrong with you. But anyways, you want to find certain materials to make that armor. Now, blacksmithing. If you're a blacksmither, you gotta find different metals you can use to blacksmith certain armors. Now, one thing I don't really like in this game, which is very few and it's very minor, is where you craft your shield. You have to craft your shield in the woodworking station. I think it should be in the blacksmith station. That's my personal opinion. You guys might not think so. But as I said, it's a minor thing. Another thing is when you attack enemies, there's a certain distance they can follow you and chase you. So if you travel further enough, it'll eventually stop chasing you. So that's a way shrine. That's what they look like. Very huge map. It'll take you hours to explore everything that's in this map. And the way the enemy system works in this game is quite funny, because let's say that thing was alive. Well, actually, let's go find one that's living so we can explain it better. Oh yeah, yes. Before I explain that, you got wood. Now wood is used for your what do you call it? Your woodworking station. Like if you want to make restoration staffs. You want to make shields, or you want to make bows. That's where you would go. You find wood throughout various parts of the map. Rough maple, you know, it's a certain type of wood. It's a level 1 type of wood. Now this thing right here, the enemies are very stupid. And the reason why I say that is because you can get literally 10 feet from them and they don't even know who you are, and they don't even notice you. In order for them to notice you, you have to get closer. Like this. Kill the thing. This is a stealth beetle. Just a giant beetle that's easy to kill. Not hard at all. Jeez. Alright, dead. Stealth beetle's dead. And then when you kill something, or you do certain actions, or you do certain quests, you get experience. You get experience every time you kill an enemy. You get experience every time you complete a quest, and you also get an item. Right here is an unactive quest. That means the black means it's unactive. White, on the other hand, means it is active. That means you're in the middle of the quest. The quest system in this work does not have a very broad. The quest system in this game does not have a very broad dialogue system, which a lot of people kind of complain about. I can see why it doesn't, because there's over a freaking million different quests in this game. But yeah, each time that's how it works. And you know, each quest has its own little storyline. It's very interesting, but the dialogue system is not very broad. Like, for instance, Skyrim or Fallout 4. If you guys ever played those. Over there's the dock and all that crap. But yeah, that's pretty much all there is to it. I mean, there's much more to this game than what I explained to you. And you know, meet with other people, guys. Make friends with people in this game. In this game, you get lonely. It's funny to say, but you get lonely. Make sure you meet with people. Offer them, hey, do you want to go do a dungeon? And they'll say, sure. Ask them to your group. Do some draws. You know, do poses with each other. Socialize. Have fun. Do stuff. You know, it's a game of fun. It's a game of socializing. It's a game of teamwork. Things that you should do. But yeah, anyways, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you do, drop a like down at the bottom right corner of the screen, which that's where it always is on YouTube. I hope you enjoyed it, and thanks for watching, and I'll continue to make videos in this game. As you can tell, I've played a lot of this game. I've probably played over 500 or 600 hours of this game, to be honest with you. Yeah, I'll be making more videos. I'll be making videos of like different quests I'll do videos on dungeons, how that works, how to get good at certain things, because I am good at this game and how to play it. I have a lot of experience. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you in the next video. Peace out.